Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hoy and Tomorrow. I'm Maribel Serrano.
And I'm Veronica Estrada.
And today's subject is gratitude.
That's right. We just celebrated Thanksgiving, if that's in your practice. And we really wanted to talk about gratitude and the amazing power that it has, and what we've learned actually now through scientific advancements and research through scanning the brain, the heart, and the energetic fields. And we just really wanted to talk about this topic so that you can learn about why we should have a gratitude practice.
Yes, and the power that is gratitude, and the fact that it's not just something that sounds nice, and it's not just a motivational speaking topic. Like, it actually has science backing, studies backing that it has long-term effects on the brain, psychological, biological, like physical, actual effects. It's not just conceptual. Like, there's proof over and over that scientists, biologists, chemists and engineers have conducted together to find like the collective effect and the power that it is to feel gratitude. So how would you describe gratitude? Like, is it an emotion? Like, how would you explain it to someone who maybe only thinks of it as a concept?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I was reading as we were researching the topic was gratitude can sort of be explained as, instead of looking at the glass half full or half empty, it's really just being grateful that you have a glass. Cheers.
And drinking from it. Cheers.
Yes. So gratitude is actually even more meta than just a positive or a negative, or it's actually a lot bigger, I would say, than just half full, half empty. It's like literally like, oh, I have this glass that I didn't have to make, that was provided to me by the universe or by, whomever.
Yeah.
But I think it's looking at it that way, like being grateful for our bodies, like.
Yeah. And it takes practice. It's not just something that you just say, oh, I'm grateful for this. Like, it's a study that if done right, it should be practiced every day. There should be habits, writing in a gratitude journal. And it's an emotion, but it's also a personality trait.
Yes.
And it's also a way of being. Like, I was telling Veronica earlier, like in my meditation, I'm going to start really being grateful, like sitting there feeling the emotions of gratitude, because the fact that there's so much scientific research is really exciting and shows that it could physically change worlds as well.
Yeah, and it really does change your brain. And I know this firsthand because a few years ago, I got a journal that really helped me practice gratitude and also practice being productive. And so it was a really cool journal that I loved writing in every morning, because you wrote 3 things that you're grateful for. Something that you earned or was given to you, something simple, and something, wait, what was it? Let me think. Let me find it.
Yeah, because gratitude is almost like affirming feelings of having something, of having, of holding, of value. Whereas wanting something or just feeling like there's sort of a lack in just wanting alone. But when you have gratitude, it's like appreciation.
Right.
I have this. It's mine. I feel these feelings of happiness. And so there's so much power in just that alone.
Yeah.
And studies conducted at Berkeley have shown that these effects are long-term. So they did a study of about 300 people that had mental issues in one way or another, where it was depression or anxiety. And out of the 3 groups, one wrote letters of gratitude, one wrote emotions of negativity, and then another one did not have an exercise. And it showed that those who wrote the letters of gratitude demonstrated longer effects of happiness and less depression after 12 weeks from the experiment.
Yeah.
So it goes to show that these effects are long-term and they're physical. It's not just something that sounds nice.
Right, exactly. And I found my gratitude journal, and I want to just come back to it. And the 3 things I'm grateful for that I started listing was something I earned or was given, a personal relationship, and something simple. So I love even just looking back at this, because it reminds me of where I was at that moment in time. Like, I was happy for a healthy mind, body, and environment. I was grateful for Patricia, my sister, in this one. And something simple, new used Callaway golf club set that we got on Facebook for $135. So it's really fun.
Yeah, and I love that you said that, because gratitude can be something very small. Like, oh, I'm grateful for the sandwich that I had today. I'm grateful for the water that was so nice and cold. Like, just being grateful for even the smallest things. It doesn't have to be like a huge dream that came true. I mean, certainly like acknowledge those and be grateful, of course, but don't forget about the little things as well.
Right, definitely. So what we would say in terms of starting a gratitude practice is start by just setting aside, 5 to 7 minutes in your morning to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And just start with 3 and then see how many you can add and see where your mind goes. See if it goes more meta, like I'm grateful for my oxygen in my house and, my body, or see if you're like, I'm grateful for, somebody opening the door for me yesterday, or I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my car.
Yes.
Like, see where you go. And then from there, continue to practice it at least for 30 days. And see if you have any changes that you notice. I know I definitely did, and it was amazing. Just practicing gratitude helped me just stay focused on the positives in my life. Even when things were going not so well, I would say it would remind me like, I had stress at work, and I'd say, you know what? I have a job. I'm grateful for my job. What can I learn from this experience? And how can I actually be grateful for something that was a challenge at work or at home? And then actually be grateful for your challenges. So there's different levels of everything, of course.
Yes.
But we definitely encourage you to start a gratitude practice and keep it for at least 30 days, especially like starting December 1st. We just passed Thanksgiving, so start December 1st.
Yeah.
And let us know how it goes.
Yeah, and we're releasing this after Thanksgiving to show that thankfulness and gratitude should be practiced every day, not just Thanksgiving. Like after Thanksgiving, during the holidays, the New Year, throughout the year, like just make it a daily practice.
Yeah.
And there is real power in that physical, like your heart communicates with your brain in 4 different ways, biologically and through hormones, pulsing. And so it's a lot more powerful than we even know.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, take ownership of your gratitude practice and research. Start by just, in your first 5 to 7 minutes tomorrow, start by researching what is gratitude and look up the definition. And in Spanish, it's super easy, gratitud. So it's the same word, and look it up in Spanish and English, and then see how you can incorporate that into your daily life and start, enjoying the benefits of gratitude, because gratitud es gratis. So
I love it.
Enjoy.
Yes. I'm grateful for being able to share this with the world. What about you, Veronica?
I'm grateful for you watching this episode right now.
Yay.
Thank you so much. And I'm grateful for you sharing this with your friends, family, and your networks. And please subscribe and let us know how your gratitude practice is going or what you plan to do. And we will share with you guys on our Instagram stories. Be sure to follow us at Hoy and Tomorrow on Instagram and Facebook and all the other social media networks.
Yes, enjoy and invite gratitude into your life every day. Cheers!
Cheers!
Salud!
Salud!